What is Graspr?
Sure. Graspr is a video-based social learning company. And it's the idea that 80% of what we know, we learn from other people. So it's not just about the content of Graspr like a lot of other sites are, it's also about the people behind the content.
Right. So what can we find on Graspr?
So today we have over 10,000 instructional videos and that we've aggregated across the internet through RSS, and we have taken those videos and organized them around 15 categories and subcategories, and we've also rated them based on the skill level for beginners or intermediate, and then from a video perspective we're creating scenes within the video that's like an index that allows users to just jump right to the point that interests them most, and they can also write notes and do other things in the community.
So can the producer monetize their content?
Not today, obviously. We just launched yesterday. The plan is that over time we'll have advertising, and we'll share the advertising revenue, of course, with producers, and then move into premium content.
Yeah. What a premium content would be? Movies or high-end producer? Or?
Good question. So the premium content, so we know two things about content on the internet today, right? We know that people will pay for content if it helps save them time, saves them money, or it has high entertainment value, like iTunes. We also know that they're not going to pay for content if they can find similar content at a perceived value, similar value elsewhere, right? So what we expect is that the vision for Graspr is around really knowledge-based services. So if you think that our economy is dominated, 80% in fact is dominated by services, and of that, 60% of that, 50-60% of that is knowledge-based services, our tutors, our doctors, our teachers. And so what Graspr expects to do or hopes to do is to help people externalize that know-how and package it and make it available at a much lower cost, right? So we are working with producers like our holistic veterinarian, a speech therapist, and other types of people in our economy whose income potential is capped based on time and space, the number of people they can see in a day and their geographic reach. So if you think about those types of providers in our economy and help them package that content and make it available.
Is that mainly video content?
It is. The video is at the heart of what we do, and that's because video for learning helps. It's a great medium because video helps improve retention and also the motivation to learn. But then also with the connection aspect with people, it has the other dimensions of motion and emotion for that connection. So video is we're at the heart of video is at the heart of Graspr, and then on top of that we're building, like adding attachments, community, notes, and things to kind of building an ecosystem of know-how on top of the video.
Right. So I'm a producer, and why would I go on Graspr and not use YouTube or the other web hosting site, video hosting site?
That's a great question. So if somebody like YouTube, for instance, we're looking for content. You know, we look at YouTube and we found a lot of very high-quality instructional content, but it's not getting any views. And so when I asked producers across the net, we have 1,147 producers on our site today, and I asked them, I found your content on YouTube, but nobody's watching it. Why is that? And they say one of two things. They say, well, first, nobody can find it, or they say, my audience isn't there. Like, if your audience isn't on YouTube, then why is your content? And in fact, a lot of people have used YouTube to enable them to embed their own videos on their site. So they say it's a free way for me to put videos on my blog.
Right.
And so that's why they're going to YouTube. So the difference for us is that it's only instructional content all of the time. And the people who come to Graspr are all motivated to learn. They're looking for learning-based content.
Right.
And we have the community angle to it. So YouTube, you're kind of on the outside looking in. It's very difficult to connect with other people who are also learning about something, and we have chat to bring people together.
Right.
If you look at just instructional content, there's a lot of ways to slice the market. There are video-based instructional sites such as Expert Village and VideoJug. They're very similar, and how we're very different from those two is that they have the executive producer model. So they don't really focus that much on user-generated content. They want to control the message. And what Graspr believes is that everybody is a teacher. You just don't have to be a certified expert in order to know something of value to help somebody else, right? And once they produce content in a certain category, they move on to the next because they say, check, we've done that. Well, at Graspr, we believe that that knowledge is about everybody is different, and you want to relate to the person. So you've got to have multiple perspectives about everything. So we don't limit it in that regard. We just launched yesterday, so we're starting basic. We want to understand how people are using the service, but we do have a lot of producers we're talking to. We're doing a model around helping them do just that. It's kind of both allowing them to embed certain parts of our learning platform at their sites, but also allowing them to set up an identity and business, if you will, at Graspr. So that's down the road.
So tell us a little bit more about the funding. Are you self-funded? Did you raise money?
So today it's been self-funded, and I've some friends and family, private funding, and at this event we're kicking off fundraising for Series A funding.
Okay, great. Thanks.